Have you ever had a great idea for an app, but the thought of coding it all from scratch just felt overwhelming? Well, what if you could go from a simple idea to a full-blown AI-powered app? Today, that's exactly what we're going to break down. How to use Flutter to build amazing things, starting with nothing more than a text prompt. Let's kick things off with this idea because it really gets to the heart of what's happening right now. Apps aren't just buttons you tap anymore. They're becoming intelligent companions. Just think about it. Spotify, it doesn't just play music, it knows what you want to hear. Your phone's keyboard doesn't just type, it finishes your sentences. We're moving from passive tools to apps that are active partners in our lives. So what does that actually mean for us, the people building these apps? It means we're in a whole new era of app intelligence. Honestly, users just expect it now. With millions of apps out there, the ones that really cut through the noise are the ones that feel personal, the ones that seem to know what you need before you do. That's the competitive edge right there. Okay, so how do we actually sprinkle that intelligence into our apps? Well, it really breaks down into a few key methods. You can tap into powerful machine learning APIs for things like recognizing what's in a photo. You can run models right on the device itself, which is great for speed and privacy. Or you can build in things like chatbots, really deep personalization, and of course automation to make life easier for your users. All right, so we get the why. We know we need to build smarter apps. But the big question is how, right? What do you actually need to get started? That's what this next part is all about. Putting together your AI Flutter toolkit. We're going to look at the essential building blocks you need to bring these incredible ideas to life. And here's the great news, especially for you Flutter developers. You are not starting from scratch. The ecosystem is just loaded with powerful tools. You can use stuff like Firebase's ML kit for common tasks, or TensorFlow Lite to run custom models right on the phone. And for building really smart conversational bots, you've got things like Dialogflow. The tools are ready and waiting. Of course, before we get to the fun part, we have to build a solid foundation. You've got to get your dev environment set up just right. And yeah, it's the usual suspects like Android Studio and the Flutter SDK, but pay close attention to that last step. Getting the NDK and CMake installed is absolutely crucial when you start working with these powerful native AI libraries. Trust me, it'll save you a headache later on. And now, for the part that feels like it's straight out of science fiction. What if you could just describe an app in plain English and have an AI copilot write the actual code for you? Well, this isn't the future. This is happening right now, and it's changing everything. Okay, check this out. This is a real-world prompt a developer used, and notice how detailed it is. This isn't just make me a game. No, this is a full-on architectural blueprint. It specifies 4 screens, how authentication works, the daily spin limits, the wallet system, even a refer a friend feature. The detail here is everything. This table really just breaks down that prompt into its core components. You can see the entire user journey mapped out right here, from logging in with Google to spinning the wheel to cashing out. The key takeaway is simple. The more specific and structured your prompt is, the better the code you're going to get back from the AI. Garbage in, garbage out, right? And here's the magic. The AI took that detailed prompt, crunched on it, and generated the entire application. We're talking the front-end UI, the back-end connections, the whole shebang. This is the power of AI-assisted development in a nutshell, turning a well-defined idea into a real, working app at incredible speed. So, we just saw an AI write the logic behind an app. That's already mind-blowing. But what if we could take it one step further? What if the AI could design and generate the user interface itself in real time just from a conversation? Well, welcome to the next frontier, generative UI. Now, it's really important to get the difference here. On one side, you have AI-assisted coding. The AI is like your super smart pair programmer, helping you write the code for an app that's, well, pretty much static once it's built. But on the other side, you have generative UI. Here, the AI is more like an architect, dynamically building and rebuilding the interface itself based on what the user is saying. So think back to our spin to earn app. In that case, the AI generated all the underlying code, the logic, but the UI, once it was built, was fixed. It is what it is. But with an app like this workout companion, this is a totally different ballgame. The AI agent is literally creating the UI you see on the screen. So when a user says, "I hate squats," the AI doesn't just tweak a variable. It generates a brand new UI element, a whole new workout card that doesn't have squats. It rebuilds the experience on the fly. It's incredible. And what this creates is this really powerful, continuous feedback loop. The user asks for something, the AI agent generates a piece of UI, the app shows it, and then whatever the user does next feeds right back into the agent to start the whole process over. The app is literally being shaped by the conversation, moment to moment. Okay, so we've seen AI write code, we've seen it generate the UI. This is powerful stuff. So how do we actually put this into practice without making a mess? In our last section, let's talk about getting you ready for this AI-driven future and cover some best practices that'll set you up for success. You know, as exciting as all this tech is, it is so easy to fall into some common traps. A brilliant AI feature is completely useless if it makes the app slow, confusing, or buggy. At the end of the day, no matter how clever the tech is, the user experience has to be priority number one, always. So instead, let's focus on this checklist. This is your game plan. This is how you create AI-powered apps that aren't just smart, but are actually useful, fast, and a genuine joy to use. And it all starts with having a clear strategy that puts your user at the very center of everything you do. Look, we are at such a pivotal moment in how we build software. The line between the creator and the tool is getting blurrier every single day. The technology is here, and your users are already expecting smarter, more intelligent apps. The only question left is, are you ready to build them? The next killer app might be just one prompt away.